When people are looking to increase their production value, they almost always think exclusively of visuals. Get a better camera, hire Wes Anderson's production designer, rent an actual Lamborghini. But very few people think of audio. I'm Steve from Deity Microphones, and on this episode of Sound 101, I'm going to tell you how to use sound design to seemingly double your budget. When we watch films, our brain is stitching together two main stimuli, picture and sound. And though we don't realize it because we don't actively think about it, we're pretty good at using one to fill in the gaps left by the other. And this relationship definitely works in favor of sound. It allows us to distract the audience and trick them into thinking something is there. They're hearing what they can't see. Here are some ways to take advantage of that. Number 1, pyrotechnics. Need a big explosion in your scene, or have an arsonist protagonist? Using actual fire elements on your set will very rapidly burn through your budget with all the necessary safety precautions and personnel. But that doesn't mean you can't suggest it. Use some clever lighting tricks and gels to show the glowing result of the fire and layer some convincing explosion sound effects in. This will keep your film under budget and your set safe. Number 2, crowds. Spent your whole budget on the location and forgot to hire extras? Not a problem. There are thousands of recordings online of crowd babble in busy places all over the world in almost any language. Or take a small recorder to a similar location and spend some time gathering background noise. Big crowd? Go to the mall. Little crowd? Nail salon. These can all then be manipulated in post with reverb and EQ to sound like a bunch of different locations. Number 3, clean dialogue. Your dialogue is really one of the most important things in your film, despite what most people think. Audiences will be way more lenient with iffy visuals and camera work than they will be with rough dialogue, so take this one seriously. You should not be compromising good dialogue to save a couple $100 for your camera rental. Be sure to give your audio team the time and resources they need to do the best they can, and respect the process, particularly during production, but also during post-production. So many editing programs have a great wealth of built-in plugins that will help your audio sparkle. Number 4, weather. Some people really shell out to actually change the weather conditions on their set. Sometimes that is necessary, but not always. You can get away with cheating it now and then. If you're exclusively shooting night interiors for your horror film, you can create the coldest, rainiest, windiest storm of the century outside with just sound. No reason for a rain machine, no reason for wind machines. Again, by combining simple camera tricks and these audio effects, you can make your audiences believe almost anything while saving a lot of money. Number 5, weapons. Need that rubberized broadsword to sound like a real broadsword? Tired of trying to sync up firecrackers with the blanks in your gun? Almost every weapon used on set will be a simplified version of itself for safety reasons, and a huge part of making them look more convincing is sound design. Well-planned choreography and creative editing will help with the rest. This also opens the door to fun stuff like future weapons. No one knows how that space gun in your low-budget sci-fi epic is supposed to sound, so go nuts. There it is, 5 ways to really improve your production value using just sound. Next time your instinct is to spend more money on the visuals, just consider your options. If you like this content, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Deity Microphones on all social media platforms. Leave us a comment below on what you want to see in the next video, and the best comment is going to win a vlog. I'm Steve from Deity Microphones, and thank you for watching.